What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Lean and Mean Academy, where we talk about one truck, big profits, baby. All right, so today we're talking about how to get hundreds of pressure washing leads a month. And we're going to do this video and I'm going to lay it all out for you. I got a special guest here on the line. Before we get started, if you're looking to launch your pressure washing business and you're kind of got those ongoing questions about Google My Business and about, chemicals, about processes, bidding, Facebook ads, click the first link in the description. It will lead you to the Pressure Washing Blueprint Inner Circle. Justin Rogers and myself started this Inner Circle and we launched it here recently, and we're going to be stacking this with free courses. And we also have bi-weekly calls that we get on to answer all of your questions and make sure that you can just compress that learning curve down to next to nothing. All right, so click the first link in the description, join up today. I'm not going to tell you the price because it's too cheap, frankly, right now, and that price is going to go up. So without further ado, I got my buddy Justin Rogers on the line. What's up, Justin?
Hey, Aaron, thanks for having me on, man. I'm going to ask you some questions because I know that you're the lead master. You get all these leads. So first and foremost, man, what's the biggest lead source that you have for your pressure washing business?
Cool. Yeah. So the biggest lead source that I have for my business, and I've tried to build it this way from the beginning, is Google. Okay. And I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, I don't want to hear that. And I want to hear like flyers. I want to hear, bandit signs. I want to hear, yard signs. I want to hear Facebook. I want to hear anything next door, whatever, Craigslist, for God's sake. But Google is something that, at least currently, it's not going away. Jeff Bezos said that Google is like a mountain. Okay. You can climb it, but you cannot move it. All right. And I love that quote because it pertains to our business 110%. The truth is, the biggest businesses in your town, in your area, what did you just do? You just Googled pressure washing and somebody showed up. And usually it's someone who's been in business for a really long time. So Justin, my main lead source is Google, and always has, always will be.
Okay, beautiful. So, since that's the main lead source, Aaron, and the title of the video is how to get hundreds of leads a month, how many leads per month are you getting from Google My Business, just on average?
I get a couple hundred leads a month. I'm not going to tell you the exact number because some of the guys who get those leads will not like that, but I get a couple hundred leads a month. I'm not talking about 500 leads. That's not what I get a month, but you can expect, if you do this right, to get a solid, what it is just a foundational lead flow, right? Where we build out the site and the Google My Business and we optimize the hell out of it. And then what happens is you have hundreds of leads coming to that a month. Now, what happens after that, right? Because a lot of you guys are familiar, if you're watching this and you got your business started, you're familiar with all the other ways of doing it, right? The flyers and the bandit signs and all these other ways. But when you have a foundation of a couple hundred leads coming in a month, all of those other things are, secondary, tertiary, right? They're adding to the pile. The problem with a lot of guys is that they want to rely on what would be secondary or tertiary. They don't want to conquer the Google. And that's what we talk about in the Inner Circle a lot, on how to do that. But I don't do any other forms of marketing now because I'm helping guys and I'm helping some of the local guys in my area. And I got a lot of leads coming in through Google. So it's my main lead source.
Awesome. I think we can all agree that it's good to have a diversified lead flow, but when you're getting so much from Google, man, it really does help out. So how good are the leads though, compared to other conventional methods of advertising? Like you said, flyers, yard signs, things like that.
Sure. That's a great question. I think the Google leads are the best leads that you can have because there's a few different, one main separator, and it's called intent to buy, right? Google, people who Google a service or a product or a restaurant, they have high intent to purchase whatever they are Googling. You don't usually type stuff in your phone if you're not interested. Now, you would ask, well, what would be low intent to buy? Well, low intent to buy would probably be someone who sees your yard sign out by the interstate and they just snap a photo of it and call, and they're kind of tire kicking, or they're interrupted by a flyer, right? This is called interruption marketing, a flyer in their mailbox. They're not thinking about pressure washing when they open their mail. They just happen to get something in the mail and you interrupt their day. That would be interruption marketing, and that would be a lower intent. So I think the Google leads are the best leads you can get.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, because obviously people are searching for you rather than that, like you said, interruption marketing. So last question for you, Aaron. How long does it actually take to rank #1 or to be ranked high enough to see some substantial return from GMB?
Great question. I think to really solidify yourself in an area, if you're working at it, all right? And this is what, if you're taking everything that we're talking about in the private group, the inner circle, and you're implementing it right, and you're doing everything, or look, hey, you can hire somebody at $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a month to do some of these things for you if that's what you're wanting to do. But you should expect probably 8 months to a year, maybe 2 years. It took me a while because early on I didn't know a lot of SEO stuff. I didn't know how to optimize Google My Business, and I hadn't done it for multiple companies at that time. I was just kind of bebopping around on my own stuff, trying to figure it out. And I cracked the code. I kind of stumbled upon a process that I show the guys in the group on how to actually do that and how to rank well for their Google My Business. But I'd say 8 months, a year, year and a half. Don't be impatient. Here's what I tell a lot of the guys. Don't stop doing what you're currently doing for your marketing right when you get a site, right? I have guys, they'll sign up for a site and they're like, when am I going to get leads? And I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea where you are, what the local competition looks like, what you're doing to help optimize that site. Okay. If you're in a major metropolitan area, it's going to take longer because there's guys like me out there, right? If you're in country bumpkin area, then it's not going to take that long because no one usually is doing that type of service, or maybe only a few people, and B, nobody's hiring an SEO guy in those the areas that I grew up in. No one's hiring an SEO guy down there. So I'd say, like I said, give it 8 months, a year, year and a half, and you should really start seeing some super substantial results.
Absolutely. The biggest return is going to come from the things that take the longest amount of time, right? You could always pass out flyers today, maybe get a call, but take your time, build it good, and then it'll feed you for a long time. Aaron, thanks so much for having me on, man. I really appreciate it. I'm going to let you run the outro.
Dude, thanks for coming on my channel, Justin. It's been, I'm always on your channel, bro.
It was a pleasure, man. Feels good. I like it.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope this video helped. Hey, if you love the video, give it a thumbs up. Hey, just say what's up in the comments. It helps out the video. It helps out the channel. I hope you're starting your pressure washing business this year. And if you've already been started, I hope everything is going well. And if you got ongoing questions, make sure to reach out to us. We hope we can help you. All right. We'll see you in the next video.